Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wolf Spritzer of CNN, the Cockamoon News Network. I know what you're thinking. With a name like Wolf, I should probably be broadcasting on the Fox News Network. And you're also probably thinking that this is a lame excuse of an impersonation of Wolf Blitzer, but I will remind you that the real Wolf Blitzer is yet centuries away from being born, so technically you have nothing to compare it to, so screw you. We're here, a capacity crowd at the Purim Palace, the home of the Purim Pirates basketball team of the Mideast Basketball Association, for a debate among the Republican candidates to be the next Prime Minister of Persia under King Ahasuerus. Who will be the next Prime Minister? We may know by the end of this debate and the reaction in the polls. Also tonight, I will be receiving questions from the new and exciting social networking site Purim Book, which was just created by the brilliant Moses Zuckerberg. That being said, let's begin with our first question, and that goes to Representative Paul. Representative Paul, if you indeed are selected by King Ahasuerus to become the Prime Minister, you will be responsible for attending to all of Queen Esther's health needs. Why do you, sir, believe that you are qualified to assume that role?
I practiced OBGYN for a 30-year period.
Yes, an OBGYN for a 30-year period. A 30-year period, a long period indeed for any woman to put up with. Senator Santorum, I noticed you had a funny reaction to the comment by Representative Paul. Your reaction, sir?
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Okay, but in all fairness, you find just about everything disgusting, even, and I quote, saying that you thought your own birth was disgusting. Let us now turn to Herman Cain. Mr. Cain, you have been very vocal about Haman's plan to exterminate all the Jews in the king's empire, which is comprised of 127 different lands. You, sir, are on record against the move, even suggesting that you would reach out to Persia's ally, Uzbekistan. But in a recent interview, you seem to have had trouble even recalling that nation's president. Your comments, sir?
I'm ready for the gotcha questions, and they are already starting to come. And when they ask me who's the president of Uzbekistan, I'm going to say, I don't know. Do you know?
Speaking of Becky, that is my grandmother's name, and she is doing well at a pyramid nursing home not far from here, and I know she's listening in tonight. Becky, Grandma Becky, I hope you're enjoying your Jell-O and sitz bath. Now, I turn to Governor Perry. Governor Perry, you have argued that if Haman is selected as Prime Minister of Persia, that spending by the Persian government will be off the charts. You, sir, have gone so far as to say you would eliminate 3 major federal agencies. Governor Perry, can you be more specific and identify those 3 agencies for us, please?
It's 3 agencies of government when I get there that are gone. Commerce, education, and the, what's the third one there? Let's see.
You need 5.
Oh, 5, okay. So commerce, education, and
EPA?
EPA, there you go. No, okay.
Let's stop Representative.
Seriously?
Oops. Oops is certainly the word for you, Governor Perry. Oops indeed. Now, let us turn to another oopster in her own right, Representative Bachmann. Continuing on an economic theme, if you will, while you fully support the policies of Persian King Ahasuerus, you've been publicly critical over what you claim to be the rate of spending by this president. What is the big issue here, Representative Bachmann?
Here's the big issue. The president doesn't want to have to be confronted with priorities and spending because he has a lot of chutzpah.
Thank you, Representative Bachmann. You'll forgive me in advance, though, for trying to correct you, but you said chutzpah, and in fact, it is pronounced chutzpah. But despite your good looks, you still have a goyish cup, and I think we'll all give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. Let's turn now to Speaker Gingrich. Speaker Gingrich, King Ahasuerus, had his first wife Vashti executed when she refused to obey his command to show off her beauty in front of some of his male friends. Your character, sir, has also come into question throughout your campaign. Your detractors saying that because you are unfaithful in 2 of your 3 marriages, that you are unfit to be Prime Minister of Persia. Speaker Gingrich, are you indeed, sir, unfit for one of the highest offices in the land? Well, we'll get back to the Speaker Gingrich in just a few moments, although some might argue that he made as much sense sleeping as he does when he actually does speak. Let's turn to someone who is creating a furor throughout this Republican debate season in his attempt to vie to be the next Prime Minister of Persia, Senator Santorum, who we spoke to earlier. Senator Santorum, it's no secret that you are not an ardent supporter of the gay community, but you seem to have raised your rhetoric to an even higher level by actually accusing Governor Romney and Speaker Gingrich of being homosexuals. How do you come to that conclusion, sir?
Well, these 2 guys were playing footsies with the left.
Oi, Gavolt, that is quite a revelation, Senator Santorum. I must get a reaction immediately from you, Governor Romney, and Speaker Gingrich to this incredible accusation that the 2 of you have played footsie with the left. Sirs, your reaction.
Beats me. I don't know. Where are we at?
Well, from that rather uncomfortable reaction, I'm led to believe that maybe Senator Santorum is actually onto something there, and that Governor Romney and Speaker Gingrich may be, in their own right, both a little fey. Not that there's anything wrong with that. This reporter, in fact, finds my colleague, CNN reporter Anderson Cooper, kind of a cutie patootie in his own right, with that silver head of hair of his. That is all the time we have here tonight for the debate that will determine the next Prime Minister of Persia. Will it be Haman hanging on to all of his delegates and moving forward, or will this debate go well into the next century? We just don't know at this point, but stay tuned to CNN, the Cockamoon News Network. I am Wolf Spritzer. I hope you enjoyed this evening's debate, and most of all, I hope that my mother, who's listening in, is proud of me. Thank you, and thanks God for everything. Happy Purim, everybody.